Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones, to Pitzer College's 53rd commencement. This is a day of joy and celebration for parents and grandparents and relatives and loved ones. And what about you moms? Isn't this a wonderful Mother's Day weekend? My heartfelt congratulations to you, our graduating class of 2017. The class of 2017 hails from 29 states and 11 countries. You range in age from 20 to 53. Most of the class of 2017 came to Pitzer in 2013 when the college was celebrating its 50th anniversary. And now you are graduating during my first commencement as president of Pitzer College. I see in you the history and purpose of this school. You have studied binomials, biology, and the Bard. You have lived in Quito and Kathmandu. You have worked with women on probation and helped elementary school children get a jump start on their education. You have stretched and sacrificed to reach this milestone, which is called a commencement because we are celebrating not only your accomplishments here, but the beginnings of the next chapter in your lives. And to all of our new resources students and your families, I offer you a special congratulations. As non-traditional age college students, you bring a unique diversity of knowledge and lived experience to our classrooms and our community, and we thank you and applaud you. Here with us on this happy occasion are members of our Board of Trustees and our Board Chair, Shahan Sahikian. Shahan, please stand. I would also like to recognize and ask the following people to stand as I call their names. VP for Admissions and Financial Aid, Yvonne Berriman. VP for Academic Affairs and Dean of Faculty, Nigel Boyle. VP for Student Affairs, Brian Carlisle. Acting VP for College Advancement, Pamela Jones-Tintle. And lastly, our distinguished Pitzer College faculty. Stand. I would like to express my appreciation to Pitzer College staff members for their dedicated efforts today. In particular, I would like to acknowledge Commencement Coordinator Katie Toole, our Commencement Committee, groundskeepers and staff from Facilities and Maintenance, Custodial and Housekeeping, Food Services, and every office on campus that worked together to create this beautiful occasion. The graduating class elected Professors Will Barnt and Roberta Espinoza as the student marshals. Our faculty marshals are Professors Alicia Bonaparte and Rachel Van Sickle Ward. Students also elect a member of the Pitzer staff to be their guest to thank them for their generosity of spirit. This year, the students chose 2 staff members, Gary Lewis from Dining Services and Moya Carter from Student Affairs. Will all of those people stand up so we can give them a collective applause? There's a quote on the wall in the Holden Garden that says, "You are of this place. It is changing you." Pitzer has changed you, and you have changed Pitzer forever. You have been an admission fellow, president of the Pitzer Legal Society, and a member of the college's presidential search committee, for which I would personally like to say thank you for your service. You created the Mindful of the Future speaker series, bringing high-profile public figures from state leaders to presidential hopefuls to campus. You rallied students to reduce electricity use and help Pitzer win this year's Power Down competition. You organized the Rockabilly Festival for 2 years running, including the 12-hour 10th anniversary extravaganza just 14 days ago. You served for 7 semesters on Student Senate and wrote resolutions to expand access and equity for all students. You established the Pitzer Advocates for Survivors of Sexual Assault, as well as the Mixed Identity Exchange. You helped turn more than 28,000 pounds of food waste into compost over the past year. You immersed yourself in all aspects of campus life after starting college in your 30s, and you leave us not only with memories of your energy, generosity, and Dodgers baseball cap, but a newly renovated New Resources Lounge that you painted from floor to ceiling. You mentored first-generation college students in every class on campus. You are global local mentorship program pioneers who, in your first year, studied abroad and transformed classroom skills into community-based projects that will continue long after you graduate. Together, you created a senior thesis art collective and staged an exhibit you called, quote, a dress rehearsal for the world of tomorrow, unquote. Many of you, particularly Latinx student union representatives, initiated and supported the establishment of Pitzer as a sanctuary college. You have invested in each other's success and well-being in 1,000 ways, official and unofficial, as RAs and peer health educators, as mentors and tutors, as Writing Center fellows, and as friends who have become something close to kin. And your many accomplishments during your time at Pitzer have not only shaped this place, they will shape the world beyond our campus. You conducted research in atmospheric chemistry that will help us evaluate methods of reducing the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere. You founded the Trans Youth Leadership Summit to develop the organizing skills of young transgender leaders from across the country. You coordinated toxic tours to highlight air pollution and environmental challenges in the LA area. You helped North Korean refugees find homes in new countries. You worked with day laborers at the Pomona Economic Opportunity Center. You helped support Nepal after the 2015 earthquake. You created environmental curriculum for the World Wildlife Fund in New Delhi. And imagine you did all this while taking classes at each of the Claremont colleges, discussing diaspora and Durkheim, analyzing molecular structures and iambic pentameters, reading Descartes and Derek Bell. And in your off hours, you performed with a Balinese dance troupe, sang Mozart's Requiem, captained the 5C roller derby team, and founded Pitzer's first competitive ping pong club. To more than 24 first-generation college students, I want to say I know something about your journey. I was the first in my family to graduate from high school, and I know how foreign it can feel to walk into a college campus when you don't have family footsteps to follow. But I also know you had your family behind you every step of the way. And I want to acknowledge all the moms and dads, all the sisters and brothers, and all the grandparents, and if there are any, great-grandparents, who are under the tent with us today. Education is a chain reaction, and you are part of the spark that set this day in motion so many years ago. To our student athletes, you have balanced academics with athletics. You have written term papers on the team bus while winning All-American, All-Academic, and All-SIAC honors on the court. In the pool and on the field, you have played on Pomona, Pitzer, Sagen teams that have, over the past 4 years, racked up 15 SIAC championships. You helped the women's soccer team advance to the Elite Eight of the NCAA tournament for the first time in program history. You scored points, blocked shots, and saved goals on the men's and women's water polo teams, which both, by the way, won this year's SIAC championships. You made Sage Hen history books running track and cross country. You were the #1 singles team player in the West this year. And you and the Claremont College's Lines rugby team survived a snowy, freezy semifinals game in Colorado on your way to winning the 2017 Rugby National Championship 65-0. Yes, 65-0. Class of 2017, you have won regional, national, and international awards for your steadfast, sometimes sleepless pursuit of knowledge. You have earned Abelson scholarships, Goldwater scholarships, and Kemper scholarships. You are Mellon Mays, Princeton, and Latin America, and Udall Fellows. You have won the Peace First Prize, the Napier Award for Creative Leadership, and the Davis Projects for Peace Award. 2 of you received Coro Fellowships in Public Affairs to hone your skills and talents as effective and ethical leaders. 11 of you won Fulbright Fellowships designed to increase mutual understanding around the globe and create a more peaceful world. And 1 of you was awarded both a Ford Foundation and a National Science Foundation Fellowship to pursue your PhD in biology at Harvard. Your postgraduate plans reflect your delivery of thought, your range of expertise, and the purpose and passion you have cultivated at Pitzer. Your education is launching you on a number of career paths. Many of you have secured positions in fields spanning the spectrum, from consulting and finance to education and environmental sustainability, from health and tech to politics and the arts. You will be working for government and nonprofit organizations as well as in the private sector. You are enrolling in graduate programs in medicine, law, the sciences, and the humanities. We are confident that wherever you go, whatever you do, you will help foster Pitzer's core values in the world around us.